Today's video we're going to dye or tint crystal using Mod Podge and food color. I dyed this vase, so I'm going to show you how I achieved that look. You're going to need your Mod Podge. You're also going to need your food color. You're going to need your cup or tray and your foam brush. I'm just shaking up the Mod Podge to mix it with the food color. And just pour in enough of what you would think it would take to complete a project. Now, I will tell you, a little of this will go a very long way. You don't have to have a lot, but make sure if you are dyeing or tinting more than one piece to have a color consistency, make sure you have enough of your mixture together so you don't have to go back and remix it. So now I got my Mod Podge in the cup. And I'm getting ready to pour in my food color. This is blue, and it takes 3 to 5 drops. Depends on the color you're going for. I'm going for a turquoise to a light blue, but I want turquoise hues in it. So I just dropped in 4 drops, and now all you're going to do is stir it and let it do its work. Now you can see the color coming in, and one thing about doing it this way, if your color is too dark or too light, if it's too dark, add in more Mod Podge. If it's too light, add in more food color. And that's it. And I think mine is just a tad bit dark, so I'm going to add in a little bit more of that Mod Podge. And again, I'm just going to mix it to get the right color consistency. And it looks like it is giving me that light bluish turquoise color that I do want. And once you mix it, you're just going to be ready to actually paint it on. And I'm adding in a little tiny bit more, so that we can get these crystal, and these are these Saks Fifth Avenue vases. And one reason I wanted to do this way is if you have very expensive or your high-end crystal or your clear glass pieces, you can do this without actually spray painting your pieces and actually damaging or making your pieces lose its value, because to get it back to its original form is a simple soap and warm water, and you'll get your true crystal pieces back. Now I'm just painting that Mod Podge and food color on, and again, you really would like to do this at first, especially if you're going for a lighter hue, is to keep your color kind of light. Now what I am doing, this vase has all types of grooves and designs in it, but in those grooves I'm just going in that center groove to get that color coded in. Now you don't have to do this. You can still paint it and leave those grooves clear. It will still give you your color on the vase, and I will be showing you another vase that I done like that later in another video. So we're just going to brush it on, and this is what I'm going to do till I cover the whole entire vase. Now, no, it don't look like too much this way with the color, but trust me, you will see that true to life color coming through as this vase dries. And here I'm just actually coating in all of those real deep heavy grooves. And to excuse me everyone for my voice has been going for a few weeks. It goes and comes, but here lately it's been gone more, but I have to still get you some content out, so please bear that in mind. And one thing too, you see me painting different ways. Once you get that coat on, I go back and I try to make sure I run my brush the same direction, whether it's vertical or horizontal, whichever one I choose. I make sure I do that for that whole entire vase so it can have the same consistent look all the way around. And I know that vase probably is looking Carolina blue, but it's actually turquoise. Now the second vase, we're going to start on the bottom. And we're going to make sure we do the same thing. We're going to coat it very well. And we're going to still make sure we fill in the gaps in the grooves also. And I will tell you, you're probably saying she's putting in turquoise. Spoiler alert, this will be a color that will be featured in one of my spaces in my home for the spring and the summer. Also, to make sure you get that trim of the edge of those vases so that you can keep the same color consistency. Now we're going to just get this other vase painted as well. And once we get it painted, I'm going to let them dry. And now we're going to actually fill in those grooves. And what I'm doing is I'm taking another paintbrush so that I can catch the grooves for this vase. And I want to just make sure I dab it in and just, you know, kind of lightly pull it through the grooves. So I don't want mine to be heavily coated in these grooves. And I'm going to do this for this whole entire vase. And also the other vase, just to close in those grooves with my dyed Mod Podge color. Sorry everyone for putting my hand in the way. And I'm just going back with that bigger brush, and now brushing again, brushing through so I can actually take out the little stroke marks from that small paintbrush. And again, I'm going to do this all the way around. And we're going to do the same thing for the bottom as well, except I'm using the smaller brush so I can fill in those grooves as I go along. Let me know if you think this will be a project that you will try. I guarantee you, if you do a couple pieces, you will absolutely love it. When it is finished, the pieces are very stunning. And to everyone, if you're watching and you're still not a family member of the Glam Queen of DIY, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do tap that bell twice so you'll know every time that I do upload a video. Please too share this channel with anyone and everyone that you think would be interested in my content. And I want to thank my 3,800 subscribers. We're on the road for that 5K. I appreciate your help and support in getting me there so very much. All right, everyone, we have those vases finished. Now look at the color on them. I told you. Now I went back and added more of my Mod Podge and food color in. You can leave this as light as heavy as you want, and you'll see I have light spots and dark spots. To keep it even, go light and add your coats as you go. But I'm telling you, in person, these pieces are extremely beautiful. I'm going to also let you see what they look like styled before we get to the end of the clip. Useful tip: if you try this, I would use the paintbrush so I can cover all of the details first, so I can make sure they are filled in before I paint my outer portion of the vase. Also, to everyone, keep in mind that I do upload on Tuesdays at 7, Thursdays at 7, and Sunday at 5. All Eastern Standard Time, so you can expect to see my content on those days. Alright everyone, now that is that first piece, and I'm letting you see what it looked like compared with the other two. Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm loving the color combo on it. And two, if you're still watching and you're not a family member of the Glam Queen of DIY, make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap your bell twice, and you'll know when I am uploading a video. Y'all have a blessed day.